ish news. That's for sure. Let me see if I can cue them up. Just random Tesla topics coming out of the gate. But here is another one. Here's another one. And just like a small feature, I guess. Tesla seems to have added a low and high and auto setting to the heated steering wheel in an update. I mean, I actually like that. I use my heated steering wheel and heated seats a lot. It's probably my one most favorite feature of any car. But it's cool that Tesla, because I don't think I've seen this. I don't think I've seen like a low high setting on any other type of car, like any other luxury car out there. So, we talk a lot on the channel how Tesla is not a luxury car, it's a technology car. But, I would argue that this is a luxury technology, enhancement. So, I don't really think there's any other EV cars out there that have low to high setting with a heated steering wheel. I mean, you certainly see low to high with heated seats or low to high ventilated cooling seats, but not low to high heated steering wheel. So I kind of like this, we'll put this point that Tesla has won into the luxury technology. I mean, I guess that's a new classification, right? We got luxury cars and we have technology cars. But what about luxury technology, and just like technology that kind of like thinks about the driver, thinks about what they need, the intuitiveness of that? And I really give all the points to Tesla. They really think ahead, or where they think reactively to, or the feedback that from what people request about certain things. And just like, here's another one, like the auto turn signals, like the Model S has had that. I've tried it and I really like that. Like in regular cars, that most all other cars have now adapted to this feature. If you put on the ticker, it will go like 3 ticks at a time and then turn off. But Tesla, with the auto turn signal, if you throw on the ticker, it will keep the ticker on till you actually change lanes, and then it will turn off. I mean, that's a luxury technology feature, that's for sure. And then, oops, sorry, I left that comment. And then, of course, there's autopilot. I mean, that's certainly a luxury technology feature as well, because you can get onto that highway, get into a lane, throw it into autopilot, and your car, your Tesla, will take you to your destination, or at least to your highway exit, stay within that lane for you. You could feel really solid that it's going to be able to stay in that lane, accelerate and decelerate. You could sit back, relax, and enjoy your 1 hour flight to your next destination. So, I mean, that's a good point that I just thought of. It's definitely luxury technology, and it's not luxury, it's not technology, it's luxury technology. But let me know what you think about that. Am I just talking out of my just making stuff up at this point? But I certainly do agree. I've always said that from the get-go, that Tesla is a technology car. You're paying this high price for the fantastic technology, but it is not 100% not a luxury car at that point. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff, and that's what you get from buying a Tesla. Tesla is always going to update features. There's always going to introduce new stuff. And so, this is your first taste of it. If you just bought a Tesla recently and you have a heated steering wheel, and if you have the correct, whatever, this might only be on some of the vehicles or some of the models, but you're going to get used to this kind of cool stuff always coming out with, like, whether it's Christmas updates that they do every single year, or Zoom coming into it, which I kind of think is not a cool feature, but definitely some cool stuff. Yeah, BMWs are pretty amazing. Yeah, I used to be a BMW fanboy. I had like 10 to 15 of those as well. I really loved those the vehicles as well, and basically have autopilot. Okay, I need to test that, because I have not tested their lane departure assist and all that stuff in a while. But I know, Misty, you just got a Tesla recently. Like, once you understand Tesla autopilot, I want to hear your feedback on, like, is it comparable to BMW, or is the Tesla one better, or maybe it could quite possibly be, because I have not driven a BMW in probably at least 3 to 4 years at this point. And so maybe other manufacturers have pulled up to the plate and are now making a lot of better vehicles at this point. Mind your own business, fools. Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is, about that comment, Dennis has not told us about his real source of income. Of course, YouTube doesn't pay for, all the vehicles that I buy, but at the same time, I'm also be able to get financing for these vehicles because I may take care of my credit as well. And I think the main thing is I don't try and buy vehicles that are, too expensive, but or even if they are expensive, I try and make sure it's a good deal. And because I understand it from a bank's point of view, and that's why I make so many financing content videos or auto financing contents, because at the end of the day, the bank also looks at the vehicle that you're buying as well, and they want to make sure they're not, giving too much money for a loan out that for an overvalued vehicle. And so if you buy a vehicle right, and what I mean by that is if you buy a vehicle that's under market, you can get financing it for it like 120%, like the whole thing, zero down, taxes all in, and not pay any money down on that vehicle if the vehicle that you're buying is under market. And so that happened with the Model S. I paid 80K at the time, and at the time that price of that vehicle was like 105 retail. So there are certainly ways or tricks for sure on how to get the best possible financing on certain vehicles. Is Tesla still offering 5.34%? Yes, they are still 5.34%. It could go up, it could go down. It's actually most likely going to be going up, that's for sure. Praying on PenFed or have to push delivery. Oh, do you think, okay, so PenFed you don't think is going to turn around and get approved? Yeah, I would call them, maybe call them on Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, welcome, Greg. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. ZMP Entertainment. Model Y P must go below 55K. Inventory is piling up. Yeah, I certainly think Tesla, I mean, they've already broken a lot of rules. I